Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Unity of Command 2. We are back with the final mission for this conference, Kiev. It's September the 10th, 1941. As German armies make progress north and south of Kiev, an enormous salient has developed. 500,000 Russian troops are holding the line at Kiev and along the Dnieper River, and Stavka appears oblivious to the clear danger they could be surrounded there. OKH plans to do just that, with the bold two-pronged panzer strike. Although this requires diversion of troops from the drive on Moscow, the reward would be the destruction of an entire Soviet front. So, might be another massive scenario. Do hope that the Soviets don't conveniently get supplies from Kiev itself, like at Leningrad, for example. The situation could not be more advantageous. Panzer Group 2 is already at Konotop, moving south to meet Panzer Group 1 striking north from the bridgehead at Kremenchuk. Intelligence reports almost no Soviet mobile reserves. Can it really be this easy? And the 99 Light Division, which is probably the unit that got destroyed at the Ukraine scenario, is reinstated. That's this one, yeah. But they will be here for no more missions after this, so it's not that big of an issue. Great, that weather. I thought I got Konotop. I conquered it. Whatever, man. Really? You gonna give me this bad weather now? Anyway, we have Kiev crossing, turn 5, Poltava, turn 5, and Logvitsa, turn 3. Now, they should be cut off quite quickly, but I do need to get this crossing and then something along this line. Actually, yeah. It might have suited you guys to move a little bit forward though, because now there's nothing really they can do. This can be good. I don't want to use this rail line at all. So at least not until I've captured that. Ish. What if I do that? No, that doesn't actually help at all. Alright, let's just leave it in there for now. Down here, Panzer Group 1. You're here for 1, you're here for 2. That does make it a much easier choice. I have to say that their mud placement is extremely convenient though. 3 more missions. Where is Armor Group South? Here. I'm not even gonna reform that. They'll have to go further south by quite a bit. But the fact that I can't do anything here just means they lose an entire turn. That's just... Though they do already have a pontoon bridge that way, so at least they can try to get over there. You're also part of Army Group South. Alright, well, let's just get started. At least they got an overrun. The thing that I really wanted is indeed for you to move around here. And attack them so that you, at the very least, can move here. They can still then cut me off, but that's, you know, not really. Not really a problem. You cannot get there. Bit bummed out there that I didn't get an overrun, but I mean, I need to get to Lokvica within 3 turns, so if anything, they need to really hurry up there. Yeah, like I said, there is now absolutely nothing they can do at that side. Pretty disappointing at that. But nothing we can do. This mission is only 7 turns, so moving these probably is not super useful. Let's just move forward a little bit while they stay there. They do seem to have some armored units, and I'm not necessarily excessively happy. Let's just put it that way. This is a bit weird, but if I clear them, then I can start working on a rail line. I should be able to cut off these forces on turn 2, given the current situation. I do need to get good weather there again, though. That's actually the main issue here. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably have to take the Kiev crossing on turn 7. I would not imagine I would need to take it earlier. No, Kiev crossing is turn 5 too. Huh. Just like Poltava. Always sad to see them not getting an overrun. Okay. That does put me pretty close, at least. Now, at this point... So, an extremely high likelihood that they get an overrun on them, indeed. That is quite unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to keep the railroad. And try to deal with the motorized units. So wow, that's pretty harsh. But at least if we look at the supplies, I can move you down here now. I mean, still be cut off for one turn. So that's fine. I can probably take it with the forces that I have in the north. Not sure whether they're entrenched or not, but I think at least at this point. I don't want to say it's trivial, because I'm sure it's not, but... Let's just not do that again. As that was not a fun experience. But very likely Alright, let's do it like that. Just go through. Really have no clue how many units they have at Kiev, but it seems actually, at least at the moment, the amount of forces that they have is relatively limited at this stage. But we'll see what they still got in store for me. They might surprise me. There are actually some units that are now getting under that control. Yeah, sure. They have one turn in which they can try to break through to whatever. Yeah, I don't need that bridge anymore. Funny that I can actually still do that. Supply them. Okay. I mean, it's not as if I really had a choice there, even now. I'm really not happy with that reward, if I'm honest. I don't really care for Ju-52 air supply. But I guess it's probably better than Oblivious. I'm gonna say, you're not doing me a big favor with it, but yeah, 5 is fine. I need the railroad, so the rest of these units will keep them stuck in there. No need to go after it this turn here. And this I might actually also be able to cut them off eventually, yeah, on turn 4, so not on turn 5. But, I might be able to kill them. What if I go there? What does it help me? Not that much, I think. Not at all. Alright, so now it's time to swing towards that side. None of these units should be able to attack anymore. But I should also be able to keep a road. And the faster I take down the southwestern front itself, the better as well. I need to get here quickly so I can potentially still try to do something about, you know, their steps and stuff. You actually have to be really fast in trying to get there, interestingly enough. Even afterwards, like turn 5. That is pretty rough. But let's hope they can no longer reinforce them. Let's actually move back. It really seems like it's too far for them. Move in even further, as far as I can. With you. There's no real need to do that there. It took them a lot of convincing to go and try to take that, funnily enough. This is a bit dumb though, the fact that they stay there, because they just don't do anything for quite a while already. There we go. Yeah, they can no longer reinforce those units. Good, good. I do need to take Kiev by the next turn. do suppression here. It's not too bad, and they'll be out of supply for 2 turns on the next one, so okay. Well, this also allows me to connect that railroad. Alright, I'm sure I'll be able to make it. You guys can just hold there, there's no reason to get all frisky. But let's move you up here. And now pretty much all my units here will be in supply. So there doesn't really have to be any issue about that either. What a weird mission. I mean, it's not actually bad, but I don't know. Somehow the Kiev missions always find a way to kind of it's hard to say, kind of just disappoint me. I need an armor group center one. That could actually reach it. You. Ideally, I'll get a 4. Whoops. That was silly. Almost lost it there. Yeah, that almost turned into a nightmare. Okay. Let's see if there are any units that will still be here for at least one more turn. Like these guys. They kind of need the experience on the next turn, that is. Now most of these are out of there for 3 turns, so now I'm basically just gonna set myself up to make sure that I get as many stragglers, etc. as possible while also killing them. And I no longer want to attack any of these guys. This is just purely about taking all the stragglers at this point. Of course here I just have to smash. Because they'll only be out of supply for 2 turns. So I just need to try and kill as many as possible here. Even though these 4s are not exactly the safest. In fact, they're gonna cut me off. Very likely. As long as I retain Poltava though, I'll be fine, and they can go for a turn without supplies. But I also still have to be careful with those 4 attacks. Okay, I do hold the Kiev crossing, so that is not a problem. Okay, this will hopefully ensure that I will get as many stragglers as possible on the upcoming turns. I think. Got Poltava secure, Kiev crossing. Not sure what could have possibly been deployed, but it cannot have come from down there. I guess their HQ just disappeared. They didn't even move, interestingly enough. At this rate or point, I'll only do 5s. No need to get into too risky of situations. Or higher, of course. Higher is also fine. Take down the mobile units first. Let's just move you in here, because I don't want any trouble. I'll move them in there. Okay, so this should secure that I'm gonna take all of those stragglers. Except with you, I'm gonna attack. For now. 165. Well, it's fine. Kursk and Oral, eh? Yeah, so like I said, this is all to make sure that I'm taking all the stragglers. Get you up to elite. You're now elite. You're already elite. You're already elite. They're regular, but they're gonna come back, so they will benefit from this. Elite, 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 and elite. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one of you guys is going to attack. More prisoners, and that's pretty much the maximum I can do here. Alright, there we go. They might have actually had something in there. Probably not, though. Anyway, we've gotten south by southwest and quite a lot of prisoners. Took losses, 1 armored, and that's it. 1 armored step. Alright. And that was it for this conference. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And if you would like to see additional content, head out to patreon.com, see which level of support suits you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.